Thank you. So, style versus substance. As introduction one could say, we live in an age of style, but with flows of substance. Therefore, we need both ingredients to succeed in conveying our message. After all, style is important because it decides how the communication, the substance, is conducted. For instance, we've all been to a uni lecture where the lecturer had a whole paragraph on their slide. There's simply too much information, and the student is instantly put to sleep by an overdose of substance. You recognize it in this situation, don't you? Of course you do. We've all been there. But with too much style, as a magician, you lose your chance of addressing your message to the audience, the reason you're there in the first place. So the question is, how do you balance it? As an answer to this question, I would say you balance it great with healthy proportions of both ingredients. But for engineers, who usually have a whole lot of substance in their communication, I would recommend to improve your style. We all know Al Gore, for instance, in his movie The Inconvenient Truth. Didn't loads of scientists, engineers try to convey the same message decades before the ex-presidential candidate? Yes, it did. So how come Al Gore got the Nobel Prize and not the thousands of scientists who actually did the research? Because they actually succeeded in conveying the message, balanced style and substance. There are lots of tips in this area of expertise. One excellent tip in oral communication is to start with something humorous. It gives you a good first impression. You perhaps woke a couple of students in the back row after a nap, and it helps you relax as a presenter. Very tactical style-wise. Another way to balance your communication is to get to the damn point. If you're having trouble in sorting your communication, one excellent practice is to imagine you're in an elevator and only have 60 seconds before the audience leaves. Tough scenario, isn't it? But try. What are your key points in your message? And what would you like the audience to remember from you? Well, that's all for me.